in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
Around here somewhere.
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
She's right here.
Yeah,
It's
hi,
great to
Maggie.
have you in studio, Maggie. Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's great to have you in studio as well, David.
I'm thrilled to be back.
Yes, Ron,
yeah.
good morning.
Good
And
morning,
Tim,
good morning.
to you as well. A couple of things.
Okay.
Okay, so I was listening on the way in.
Yeah.
Once they came out of Mass. I agree 100% on all the airplane things. The
Yeah.
person in the center should get both armrests.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Do not bring hot food. I've had some experiences. Oh my goodness, where you sit near people, they get out, they bring their own food, and then they open up tin foil, and I mean it's just like, oh my, there's food everywhere. And this is like when I was going international to Israel, and there's 5 seats in the center, and I'm in the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
That's worse than 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will fight you tooth and nail if you ever trade Pat Odie Murray for Teresa Tommy or anybody else.
I'm with
We
you.
have the
agree.
better of the two.
I agree.
You do
Nobody
not
better
let
than
her
Pat
go.
Odie-Murray. I'm with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
100% on
Yeah.
that.
But hey, I caught the very end that you were just saying how great
Yeah.
the trip was. I want to know a little bit more. Like, how many ports did you stop? Where did you go?
Yeah.
Did you have tours that were set up that you could visit these places, visit the churches, mass in the churches? You know, what did you do on this?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the tables on you. Let me know about it.
I honestly, and since you asked the question, I feel I'll be 100%. I never left the buffet.
Does that surprise you? It really doesn't surprise me
there was
either.
food, and they said it's open. And I went, well, where am I going? They said you have a cabin. I said, why?
Yeah.
Why do I have a cabin? I'm going. No, we had 3 ports of call, but they all belonged to Royal Caribbean, so we didn't actually go out amongst the people. So we were in Haiti, we were in Dominican Republic, and we were in the Bahamas, but we never ventured outside of the area owned and kind of controlled by Royal Caribbean.
Okay, I mean, so it was just walkable, or
Yeah.
did they put you on a bus and take you
No,
to
no.
certain areas?
You got
No.
off the boat. You got to hang out for a few hours,
Okay.
5, 6, 7 hours, and shops and beaches and all
Okay.
that good stuff. So, yeah, we did that. But I have to say, this was a marriage cruise.
Right.
And so even during those times when you could get off the ship, there were talks going on that you really didn't want to miss. So
Okay.
you ended up taking a couple short jaunts out there and then getting right back to the boat so you didn't miss
So most
anything.
of it was on the boat.
Oh, all the
Okay.
talks except Dr. Hahn and Kimberly Hahn spoke at the hotel before we got on the boat in Orlando. Everything else,
Okay.
Father Mike Schmitz, Archbishop Naumann, Al Creston, his wife Sally, Teresa Tomio and her husband Deacon Dom, and Dr. Ray Garindi, all were on the boat. And Sarah Kroger, who gave a concert,
nice.
Catholic artist. Just
Yeah.
good stuff, yeah.
So was it all Catholics, or were there some others who were not?
850
And they were all Catholic couples?
altogether, so 425 couples, and then but the boat had 3,000 people. So yeah,
Okay, so the entire boat was not yours.
no,
Okay,
just a
I gotcha.
portion. We had the main theater, so we took up
Nice.
most of the space for that. But there were there were pagans. I mean, there. I didn't mean that. No, there are a lot of people having a good time, and the Catholics. We had some fun as well.
Oh,
so
of
it was
course
good.
not. Well, yeah, it's just that, some people think that
But
when
it
you
was
go on a
all
pilgrimage,
contained
all you
on
do
the
is just
boat.
sit there and pray and go to Mass, and
Yeah.
No, we have a good, life
Yeah.
is meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah, it was all contained on the boat. Wonderful presentations. And I have to say, now I'll disclose the real reason I went, and you will this will be familiar to you. Next year, we want to take some folks from Toledo on this Good
Nice.
News cruise.
So there were no couples from the Toledo Diocese that you're aware of.
When we didn't promote it at all, but next year we will promote it.
But you do hear it if you listen to EWTN Radio. Or
Oh, yeah,
Teresa
you can
Tommy,
join
you
it.
hear about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll make a concerted effort next year to get a few folks from Toledo on the boat, and I think you'd enjoy it. I wanted to experience it myself.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
invited me to do that, and so I did.
Oh,
Alve
nice.
said I had to work, but I honestly didn't work. I don't know. I think they had a list for me. I lost the list. I'm like, I don't know. Well, I cleaned up at the buffet. When I say I cleaned up, I ate everything.
Yeah, you ate everything.
Yeah, but
I know a priest who used to do, he would be the chaplain on the cruise ships. And he
yeah.
said the only tan he got was his hands from being underneath the lights on
Yeah.
the buffet.
that's funny.
Is that you? Let me see your hands, babe. That's the only part that's tan.
I got a little sun on
No
the-
sun
on
on
the
your
hands.
head or anything.
No, and it is funny because you don't spend spend as much time outside as you would think because you literally are going from one thing to the next. But
yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Nice. Okay, so something to think about for our diocese.
And Father Ricardo is the main speaker next year.
Oh, nice.
For this.
Who's going to be here March 14th?
Yeah, March 14th.
Yeah,
coming
so if
up.
you don't, you might be full. Get your tickets. If not, go online and check.
Getting close.
Father Ricardo and Bishop Thomas, March 14th. See you there.
Thanks, Maggie.
Love it. Thank you, Maggie.